What if I told you there's one verse in the Bible that can stop anxiety in its tracks in less than 60 seconds? I'm not talking about positive thinking or breathing exercises. I'm talking about a supernatural peace that comes from God's own promise to you. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to activate it the moment worry tries to steal your peace. Stay with me, because this could be the breakthrough you've been praying for. If you're watching this video, chances are anxiety has been robbing you of your joy, your sleep, maybe even your faith. You've tried everything: meditation apps, self-help books, maybe even medication. But that knot in your stomach keeps coming back. Here's what I want you to know. God didn't design you to live in constant worry. In fact, He gave us a specific weapon against anxiety that most Christians never learn how to use properly. Let's be honest about what anxiety really does to us. It steals our sleep at 3 a.m. when we're lying there replaying conversations or imagining worst-case scenarios. It makes us second-guess every decision. It whispers lies like, "What if something terrible happens?" or "You're not strong enough to handle this." And here's the cruel irony. The more we fight against anxious thoughts, the stronger they seem to get. It's like being trapped in quicksand. The harder you struggle, the deeper you sink. But what if the solution isn't fighting harder? What if it's surrendering deeper? The psalm I'm about to share with you isn't just beautiful poetry. It's a supernatural prescription for peace that has been transforming lives for over 3,000 years. Psalm 55:22 says, "Cast your cares on the Lord, and He will sustain you. He will never let the righteous be shaken." Now, most people read this verse and think, "Yeah, that sounds nice," and they move on. But they're missing the power hidden in that word, cast. In Hebrew, the word cast is shalak. It doesn't mean gently place or politely hand over. It means to hurl, to throw with force, to completely get rid of something you don't want. God isn't asking you to manage your anxiety better. He's commanding you to violently throw it onto Him and leave it there. Here's the 60-second method that changes everything. Step 1. Name it out loud. Don't just think about what's making you anxious. Say it out loud. God, I'm worried about my finances. Lord, I'm terrified about my health. Father, I can't stop thinking about what she said to me. Why out loud? Because anxiety thrives in the shadows of your mind, but it loses power when exposed to the light. Step 2. Cast it violently. Now here's where most people get it wrong. They pray, "God, help me with my anxiety." And then they pick it right back up and carry it with them. Instead, you're going to physically throw it. I want you to imagine your worry as a heavy backpack full of rocks. Now visualize yourself taking that backpack off your shoulders and hurling it at the feet of Jesus. See Him picking it up and walking away with it. Some of you need to literally make the throwing motion with your hands. God gave you a body for a reason. Use it in your worship. Step 3. Claim the promise. Now you're going to speak God's promise back to Him. Lord, your word says, you will sustain me. Your word says, I will not be shaken. I choose to believe your promise over my feelings. I choose your peace over my panic. And here's the supernatural part. When you truly cast your cares on Him, He doesn't just take your worry. He replaces it with His sustaining power. That word, sustain, in Hebrew, means to nourish, to support, to uphold. He doesn't just remove the negative. He fills you with His positive strength. Let me tell you about Sarah. Not her real name, but a real person who learned this method. She was a single mom, working 2 jobs, lying awake every night, worried about making rent, about her kids' future, about everything that could go wrong. When she first heard about casting her cares, she thought it sounded too simple. But desperation made her try it. That first night, instead of lying in bed catastrophizing, she got up, went to her living room, and literally threw her hands up and said, "God, I'm throwing all of this at you. The rent, the bills, my kids' future, it's yours now." Something shifted that night, not because her circumstances changed immediately, but because she experienced what Jesus called peace that passes understanding. She slept through the night for the first time in months. 6 months later, she got a promotion that covered all her financial needs. But more importantly, she learned that she didn't have to carry burdens that were too heavy for her shoulders. Here's what I want you to do right now, not tomorrow, not when you have time, right now. If you're dealing with anxiety about something specific, I want you to pause this video and practice the 60-second method. Go ahead, I'll wait. Say it out loud, cast it violently, and claim God's promise. Don't analyze it, don't overthink it, just do it. And if you're not ready to do it right now, that's okay too. But save this video, bookmark it, because the moment anxiety tries to steal your peace again, you'll know exactly what to do.